Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for loving us. This program, let's talk about money. And we talk about money because money is a key to everything. Yeah, it is a key to everything because it is a tool. Like any other tool, if you use it right, it will give you everything you want. And if you use it wrongly, it will work against you. That's just a tool. Just a tool. Like a knife, of course, you use it to peel food like matoki and other food stuff, but if you can hand it poorly, it can kill someone. A tool has no problem, but the one who's holding it. So money is everything. We talk about money because most people don't want to actually talk about it. Yeah, sure. But of course, here we always want to talk about it. And of course, this is the last part of our episode where we talk that the episode of hard work creates great work. This is the episode of hard work creates great work. And of course, it is your man Angel, the market guru, your life coach, who is taking you through this simple program of Let's Talk About Money. Of course, we have seen several parts of our program. We started by hard work does great work. Itself was a part of itself in the same episode. No pain, no gain. Going against the crowd, harnessing the power of compound effect. Then the fourth one we said generate a strong work ethic. We also said the microwave mentality, avoiding the microwave mentality, that one which actually looks at the instant results. Then we talked about the life choices, the ignored subjects, life choices, the ignored subject. Then we also looked at the little things, which are the ones that matter. The little things are the ones that matters. And then we look at the action points, and now we are looking at the last part, which we are saying, of course, we're taking 100% responsibility now. We are 100% self-made. We are 100% self-made, and of course, and this statement has been actually only accepted by the successful people. But the truth is, all of us were 100% self-made. But the problem is, it's only successful people who have claimed this privilege. Whether you're a failure or you're a successful person, you're 100% self-made. You got no choice, bro. You're 100% self-made. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this basing on this episode where we've been talking about hard work creates great work, whereby we are saying that we are all self-made men, of course, and women, but you have to be willing to give 100% with zero expectation of receiving anything in return if you're also going to claim to be 100% self-made, but this time successful. You got to be 100% responsible for everything that comes your way, and you only become 100% responsible for your life only when actually you take conscious decision to make your own choices consciously other than sleepwalking through them. So you should always take 100% responsibility for everything you experience, completely owning all your choices and all your ways, and responding to everything that comes to you. And of course, that one holds into your power. Everything, of course, should be up to you, and of course, you should be responsible for everything you choose to do and everything you choose not to do. And this one makes you being 100% possible or 100% self-made. I'm talking about 100% self-made because it's only successful people who have claimed to be self-made. And also those failures are also self-made because they have consciously or unconsciously made decisions to be failure. By failing to make a decision, we said in one of our part of this episode, that is also a decision in itself. So when you choose not to make a decision, you've also chosen not to make one. So in short, itself is a decision. So you should be highly responsible for every decision you are making. You should be highly responsible for every response you make. You shouldn't say, I was taken up by anger. You also choosing to be taken up by anger is a sign of also making a decision to be also be influenced by anger. Saying that you are highly high, like most people are talking about, that I was high, meaning that he was already drunk. It's a decision to get drunk, and starting making decision when you're under influence of alcohol. So in short, we should be accepting that we are all 100% self-made, whether we are successful or we are not. And we should accept that consciously. We should accept that consciously. So you alone are responsible for what you do, don't do, or how you respond to whatever you've done to yourself. Of course, luck, circumstances, or the right situation shouldn't matter to you. It shouldn't be the case. It should be up to you. If it's going to be, it should be up to you. You should be free to fly in every situation. No matter who is elected as a president, how badly the economy is, what anybody said or did or didn't do, you still remain 100% in control of yourself. Through choosing to be officially liberated from past, present, and future victimhood, you will hit, of course, the jackpot. You should have the unlimited power to control your destiny. So I think that is very powerful. You should have unlimited power to control your destiny. You shouldn't use any other excuse. Like if you've not done anything right, you should always take the responsibility. You may say, it was not even part of my department, that's why things are not doing right. It was still your choice not to consult other departments that may also affect your performance at your workplace. It shouldn't be any other person. If things should be, it should always up to you. So if anything should be, it should always be up to me. This victimhood mentality, presenting to the world that you're a victim of circumstances, present to the world that you had no responsibility or you had no role in what happened to you, should be out of you. It should start today. Like, you shouldn't be a victim. If you can't change the situation, at least you can influence its change. You get? So in short, if we want to be the one who people want to be, we should avoid this sense of victimhood. Always wanting to show that for you, you have no control. Itself shows you lack of responsibility. You are trying to show us that you are irresponsible. Why should things happen under your nose and you don't notice? Showing us that it was not you, it means also you are not responsible for your life. How could you allow certain things that can influence your life happen without you participating? So by running away from a responsibility makes you actually fail also to take 100% responsibility. Itself is a lack of concern, makes you also look one of incompetent and responsible persons, which I'm sure those discussions would not be the one you want to be described with. So in short, to take 100% responsibility means consciously making decisions to be the one to change the situations that are around you. Whether the economy is poor, whether the president is Bobby or Museveni, doesn't make sense. What makes sense is you being in control and influencing your circles and getting the desired results you want. We said what kills us is not the big things, but the small things. And the illustration I gave you was actually the elephant. The elephant doesn't bite. The elephant has killed few people compared to the mosquitoes we ignore. So those small decisions we fail to make, those small decisions we make unconsciously are the ones leading us to the situation we are in. So by stepping up the game means accepting the small choices we are to make and making them consciously other than sleepwalking through choices. Now, conclusively, we are saying to be 100% responsible or to be 100% self-made mean also is taken on the side of failures. By failing means you have also taken 100% responsibility of failing to get the results you want. I think that is very perfect and very clear. Now, let's say you want to improve. Start by taking conscious decision of everything that happens to you, everything that actually makes sense to you. By doing that, you become the person to be talked about. You increase your influence, you increase your money, you increase your power, and you become adorable to the universe. Nature starts helping you. But remember, in everything we've talked about the influence and the principle of compound effect. That small decisions we make on a daily basis are the one who compounded at the end of the year, at the end of the month, at the end of a decade, that will make us failures or successful people. So start today by making conscious good decisions, small as they may be, so that you may have a result or a life you desire to be. I think that is very interesting. Let's say you've loved this program and you want to continue. Let's say you've loved this program and you want to continue listening, and maybe you've liked it. Yes, you can share with your friends. Always check us on Angel Bahawa, that is our YouTube channel. Also check us on Angel Bahawa, that is our Facebook page. And be willing, if you don't like the content that is in there, you can always remember to hit the notification button and hit the subscription button so that you may not get this content again. Ciao.